media and how to set up your social media stuff.
I have a thought.
Go ahead.
I have a thought. I think if we could do the check-in call quickly, and then second phase is the training, and people that don't particularly need that training for that day or don't have time for it can move on. But trying to schedule throughout the day several meetings is more challenging for me. I got so many things going on.
Well, that's great. Good idea. So you're saying, let me make sure I understood you clearly. And what I'm doing with you, Trish, is a mirror technique. You're putting something out there, so I'm mirroring it back to you, make sure I understood it correctly. And then if I didn't, then you can clarify. So, make sure I understood you correctly, that you think we should have what we have just suggested, the announcement, the motivation, and get that at the beginning, and because everybody needs and should want that, the motivation and the announcements, and then we can have the training of the day. And if people who are it is a day ahead of time, so then you can schedule your day around it, because if you know a day ahead of time what the training is going to be, then you can decide if you want to be on the training. And then we're gonna tape them anyway, record them anyway. A aspect of it, if anybody has questions or whatever. So did I understand you correctly that you were thinking about?
Yes, exactly. And one of the thoughts I had too is some people, one of my prospects has no network marketing background at all. So some of those trainings might be really basic, and others of us would be better off making calls during that time.
No, I think that's a great.
I think if you can announce it ahead, I think that's perfect. And do the check-in. It's something that's easy to, 9 o'clock every day for me, or 11 o'clock every day. I just check in 15 minutes, I'm on my way. Or, oh wow, social media, yeah, I need that, I'll stay. Or whatever it is. I think it's excellent.
Awesome. I love it. Anybody have any suggestion on what Ms. Trisha just shared with us? Do anybody have any input on that or any addition to that?
Well, I think it's a great idea. Yeah,
I agree with it.
I think it's a great idea, but I'm new at this, and a lot of things that go on in the back office, I would like a training as far as what to do in the back office. I see that I have a holding tank.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. We're definitely going to do videos on all. We're going to do videos and training at the beginning. We're going to do training like everybody's brand new. Like you're new to the business. You're new to. As obviously PJ Gold was new to everybody, but you're new to the industry.
Yeah.
So we'll do all the first couple of weeks are going to be basic, so people can decide if they need a fresher course. They'll stay on. Those who are brand new will be on all of them until they get, until they feel comfortable and they can, so yeah, so definitely. I'm glad you said that, Ms. Kathy. We definitely are going to focus on the basic. And it's not even basic; it's just important. I need to be refreshed on some things. I'm a little rusty. I've been out of this for a couple of years. So we're gonna definitely go with the basics. Because basics are important. Basic fundamentals of a business building process is important. So we'll definitely share that at the beginning. And so we'll make a point to let everybody know, and we'll post it on all our social media platforms, the Trust Village platforms, what the subject matter will be the day before. So then you can decide if you want to get on it. But we will be starting at the beginning with the beginning.
Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else have anything to?
No, I was just going to add that to the point that was just made. When we do have these trainings, they'll probably be Zoom trainings, and then we should definitely save them and be able to share the link so that the whole team can have access to them. In case for those who don't join the actual training.
Right. Excellent.
Where do you find the recordings of these meetings?
Thank you.
It's a matter of posting them, and we'll make a habit of doing that. Am I correct, Bola? It's a matter of you just creating the link and.
Well, yes. I'm trying to think of what is the best way to aggregate that information into a space where you know, because we do have now we have the Trust Village Gmail account. So we can, you know, upload the MP4 files into Google Drive under that account and give everyone access to these, you know, to the folders that the files are in. But similarly, additionally, you know, I can upload them to YouTube as I have with some of the videos in the past. But it will be good to have a repository, you know, repeatably referenceable repository where people can just go and say, okay, that's this link, that's this link, that's that link. So I don't know if that's going to be a website or like, you know, the spreadsheet that was created previously.
I think we definitely got to have we have more people on deck that can be helpful in creating a team site. I think we need to create a team site yesterday. Absolutely yesterday.
I haven't.
Francisco's good with that, but Kareem.
That's a good idea.
I have a thought.
I was just gonna say add that Kareem Haynes, the new Kareem, is very great with websites. So we do want to engage him in these discussions because he is very helpful on that front, on many fronts.
And he's already volunteered to help do that.
Okay. So that's definitely on the list, and that we'll get on that this week. We'll have a sidebar conversation and strategy session on that, get that going, because that'll make very great time to do that.
I have a thought.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
The more places there are, the harder it is for people to find them. They get confused. At one of the groups I'm in, it's another training, and they post a lot of that stuff right in Facebook. There's a link, and the link may go to YouTube or it may be on Facebook. I don't know the technical background stuff, but the easier it is to find, the more people will use it, I think. So maybe having those files available in our private Facebook group would be worthwhile. You can have a separate tab for that. So I don't know, somebody that's more savvy could look into that, but I believe that just simpler the better is my opinion.
I was going to suggest that also, like maybe under the files in our Facebook group.
For units.
Right.
Units, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to add to, I know some people don't like Facebook, but I think from an international standpoint and to be totally inclusive, I think we're going to have to go Facebook.
Everybody has access to it.
Yeah. I mean, like my folks in Nigeria don't use Facebook, you know, and stuff. So I'm not sure if they use Facebook in Ethiopia. I just, you know, a website, a team website that carries all, you know, all the information for the team.
Some of them Ethiopia are used, but some of them don't.
I think of Facebook. I think we can do Facebook too. But
Yes,
I think
we can
we
ask
need to
them.
do a team website. I think if the team website doesn't, this is the website, go to it. And anywhere in the world where they got a Wi-Fi connection and a device, they can go to that website. I think that's going to be
Yeah, whatever it is, just the
I mean,
simpler.
having it in Facebook and a team website will not hurt.
Yes. But no more than that. I agree. The point.
Right, exactly.
More that it's going to get confusing.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
Yeah. So good point. So we'll shoot for a team website. The fastest thing right now will be Facebook for right now, because we can do it right now and while we're building the website. I'll get with Kareem Haynes to find out how long it would take to do the team website. I know a lot of it is getting the content together, so that could take a week. So in the meantime, we'll go ahead and do Facebook. So we'll go ahead and put it in Facebook right away. We'll do that. And we do have a P-Trade Global Facebook. Maybe we will go ahead and if not yet, we'll definitely do it today, create a Trust Village Facebook. And then we can put it there.
I have a question. How many days are we going to have our team trainings, and how many times in a day are we going to choose to do that? Are we going to just do it one time a day, or how?
Well, because we have an international team and it's growing and it's only going to grow even more internationally, I did some times. I checked on Nigeria, Ethiopia, Kenya, Jamaica. I checked, Australia. I checked all these different places to see where the time frames were. Hawaii, all these different places, because we got people in all these places. And I found 9:00 a.m. Pacific. It was a humane time of the hour of the day for everybody. It may be like the latest 10 p.m. somewhere. But the earliest is 9 a.m. Well, no, it could be a little earlier somewhere else, but it was not ridiculous. It wasn't like at 1 o'clock in the morning, which is still not too bad, but some people it is if you get up at 5, So so that's where I came up with that time. If anybody wants, it should be earlier, like 8 a.m. I don't want to get too much earlier than that for the West Coast team. But that's where that came from. Okay. We could do a second one if people think it's necessary, later, like a late afternoon. But I personally would like to see us do VBOPs in the remaining time of the day.
I really want to do VBOPs. I think that's going to be very productive if we do VBOPs.
For those who don't know what that new term is, in case we have somebody brand new on the call, that's virtual business opportunity presentation, which basically is a Zoom with a recorded presentation, a 10-minute peak interest recorded presentation of the Peak Trade Global platform. So, and we want to have those going multiple times a day. If we do that, your business will grow like crazy. And everybody can, for those who are not technically inclined or don't feel comfortable at the moment to even host a situation like that, there'll be several people, several leaders on the call. It should be about, we should start this week, and we'll be playing around and testing. But by next Monday, we should have at least 6 of them going on throughout the day. So, and you'll have a schedule on when they are, so then you'll know when to plug people in. And that number will grow. And when I mean grow, once we'll get just about 10 hours a day covered, then you're gonna have multiple of the same hour all over the world. That's what's gonna happen. That's the vision. The vision is to have hundreds of these things going on any time of the day. So that's the ultimate goal. So, but in the meantime, my goal is a week from today, have at least 4 to 6 of them, and have a definite time of when they are, have somebody manning each one of them, and then a calendar sent out everyone so you can begin to promote to everyone on social, on your inter-network, your inter-tribe. Each one of you guys are going to begin to create your own little tribe under the village. So you want to be able to, communicate with them intimately about, these VBOPs, so people can plug in. Okay, we will have all hours covered. We want all countries, including the United States, to have, these VBOPs at reasonable hours of the day. Morning, noon, and evening. And then eventually everywhere in between. But we're gonna start with, morning, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Does everybody agree with me on that? Or does that sound good? Or am I headed in the right direction?
That sounds very good. That sounds very good to me.
I experienced something similar to that 20 years ago, doing home meetings based on what infrastructure I just shared. And that helped me to propel to the top of the market plan at that business. So we're just digitizing the same concept and bringing it to 2020 and duplicating that because it worked. So, so if anybody has any suggestions, if somebody has experienced something different that worked for them, feel free to share. But what I'm sharing, the concept, I did it, like I said, 20 years ago, and it worked like a charm, and my business skyrocketed to the top. I was the fastest people in the company. So, so that's that. So the VBOPs. So.
Hi, Gisandra. Sorry, I joined in late and I didn't get to hear what you said.
Okay.
No worries. It's definitely being recorded.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So it's going to be in the back office, this recording?
No, it'll be in one of our team platforms, and we'll get that to you. Whose team are you on?
Sorry?
Whose team are you on?
I'm with Beverly.
Beverly. Oh, yes, Beverly. I'm sorry. I only had a couple hours of sleep, so bear with me. Okay, welcome.
That's
welcome.
all right. That's all right, girl. We busy working.
Yes. Okay, awesome. Okay, sure, no problem. Yes, it's being recorded, so we'll make sure you get that recording. Okay.
All right, thanks.
But we're just talking about infrastructure of our upcoming trainings that we're trying to set up. So we're looking for people who want to take part in that in our daily trainings. And so what I'll recap because it's important that we all get it. So we're going to start the meeting off with when so case we'll open up the Zoom at 10 minutes before the hour, and then we'll start the actual call or Zoom at 5 minutes after the hour. But in the meantime, we'll have some positive music playing in the background, like affirmation type music in the background. So everybody's mindset is being cultivated and nurtured. And then right after 5 minutes of the hour, we'll go into a motivation. It'll be 5 minutes or less motivational video. Because some people are audio, some people are visual. So we want to touch all the sensory areas of people's being that will make them, better. So then once we do that, then we'll talk about the announcements, business announcement because me and Francisco are direct to the founder, co-founder of the company, so we get to hear some information. So we'll share some really important information with the business, and then we get to and then the day before you'll know what the training will be for the day, whether it be how to navigate your back office or how to set up all your social platforms so you can get ready to dominate the social media spectrum of your business. And you'll know ahead of time, so then you can decide if you want, from that point after the announcement, you decide if you want to stay on the call and get that information in terms of training, or you can get off. So that's where we're at now in terms of infrastructure, how that's going to roll out.
That sounds really good.
Yes. Brother Francisco, you got anything you want to share, my dear?
No, Jay, I think that once we get started with the bebops, it's just getting started. We just have to get started, and we will, as we go forward, just get better at it.
Yeah.
So it's right now we need to take advantage of first movers advantage and get it started.
I'm glad Francisco said it that way. I don't know if everybody was on the call we had yesterday. Bola, do you plan to post that video from yesterday? Because I thought that was a very impactful call. And for those who
excuse me, were you talking to me?
Do you have the recording? Can we get the recording of yesterday's team call? Because I thought it was very, very good.
All right, I'm sorry, I almost missed that. I was on a support call just now, and I heard my name. But let me see. Yeah, I have the recording from yesterday. I'll post that when I can, because I'm working right now. But
no rush, my dear. Just wanted to just let people know that when he gets, we got people who are working full-time jobs. Bola, Tanya, and they're still working this business full-time. Okay, so I just want to show you the level of commitment that we have in our village, and just know that all teams are not created equal. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's the reality. This is very special. This is my dream setup. I've always wished this, because I've always was the first person to arrive somewhere and the last one to leave. I have a really strong work ethic, and I was always by myself. So it's nice to be around like-minded individuals who have the same work ethic I have, and in the team spirit, the village spirit. So I just want to say again, we have to promote that. That alone, that aspect of our team alone should close people for you to bring to your business, because it's rare. It's rare rare to have something set up like this, where people are sharing skill sets they paid thousands of dollars to learn, and they're going to be sharing it with us for, you know, for a nominal fee when it comes to lead generation or credit restoration or corporate buildings, corporate credit buildings standpoint. If you want to get ready and become real estate ready and bank ready for the future, because you know real estate opportunities going to be showing up very soon. Things of that nature. All that people, it took them thousands of dollars and thousands of hours of learning this stuff, and we'll have access to that for, in some cases free, in some cases a nominal fee, because that's one of the benefits of being a part of the Trust Village. Okay, all we in return when these people do that is that you pay it forward to them and refer them full paying clients after you experience their services. That's all we ask, and that's going to be something we'll talk about in the future when we talk about our business club that we're going to start. We're going to start a Trust Village Business Club, and we're going to invite people who are not in the business to join.
Fabulous.
And you will
Love
get
it.
business from that. You will get people to join your business because of that. It's really a technique to get leads, having it set up like that. We'll have a women's group, okay, a women's only group. We'll have a men's only group. And you invite outside people in your network to come join these. And when they see how we operate as a village, they'll ask, what are you doing? How can I get involved? How can I get down with you guys? So just, that's coming soon. So stay tuned. So just let you know, we got a lot going on in the background that we're putting together, preparing. We're giving you every tool possible to be a Cullinan in 2020. Every tool. It's up to you if you take them and you use them. Okay?
Hey, Jasandra.
So I just wanted to say, I'm sorry, real quick. I'll have it posted by 4 p.m. Eastern.
Awesome. That's 1 p.m. Pacific, and that's 3 p.m. Central. So you guys, you know, look out for it, okay? And for those who were on the call, get it and pass it on to your people who weren't on the call, because I think we all agree it was some valuable information shared on that call, and it would motivate your team, okay? Okay, I believe, Richard, that was you.
Yeah, I was thinking when an all men's group and all women's group, if a woman had a friend, a man friend, and they invited them to our group, our responsibility to say, who invited you? So that way we can get them signed up for the woman who invited them, or send them back to the woman to sign them up, and vice versa. We send a woman to the women's group, we say, who invited you? And you say, Richard. And you can sign them up for me or send them back. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if anybody on this call has ever been involved in a leads group, like the lead group. That's what it's called. It was called the lead group. In the Valley, there was a group called VIPs, Valley Influence Professionals, Valley group here in Southern California. Lead generation groups, there's another one called Recycling Black Dollars. There's all kinds, all over the country, all over the world. The same format. They always ask, a lot of them have membership fees. We're not going to charge anything. But we all definitely going to find out how did they find out about the club, for sure. We definitely got to track that information. So yes, so that's a great suggestion, and we're definitely on that. Definitely. Very important to get that data, because we definitely want everybody's name and phone number and email, because we're going to put them in we're going to be dripping on them about different things. We're going to be dripping on them about P-Trade Global. That's the main thing. So definitely it's all about receiving that data. Just know that everything that me and Francisco and Vanessa and different individuals on this call, Bola, Kareem, all these people so far that's been jumping up to the front and sharing, there's a reason for, you know, the madness. You know, is a reason. You know, every move we make is strategic. Every move leads to a call to action that leads to an action. And the action we try to lead to is for them to become a part of our network, part of our village, number one. Number two, be a part of P-Trade Global and increase your check. Just know that. So you have to include all these activities. And you guys, for those who don't keep a calendar, you got to keep a calendar. This is your business. You got to treat it like your business. Give it the same attention you give your job that does not, you know, care about you or look for, or not. That's not true. Everybody don't have, you know, a dead end job, but you will never be able to own your job. This is your business. So at least give it the same attention you give your job. But I would like to see you give it even more attention, because this is your empire that you're building that you can pass on to your children or to a family member or to a loved one. So, you know, I know it. I've been an entrepreneur all my life, and I've always worked 10 times harder with that than I did on a job. I only had 2 jobs. One, I was a buyer for a company after I graduated from FIDM, as Institute of Design Merchandising, and I worked for United Airlines, and I worked for a YouTube company, a YouTube content making company. 3 jobs. Otherwise, I was working for myself, and I always worked 10 times harder when I worked for myself, because this makes dollars and cents. So we've got to change our mindsets. Unfortunately, a majority of people on this call have a job mindset. You got to shake it. Hence why you got to do personal development. You got to change your mindset to an owner, a CEO mindset. You got to. And it takes time sometimes. If you've been 20 years, 30 years on a job, and now you're an owner, you know, it's a shock. It's a culture shock. So, you know, you gotta feed your mind. You gotta quarantine your mind. You got to embrace your mind with a new mindset, because you're getting ready to make some big money. And if you don't do that, you're gonna lose that money. Hence why I love this platform. It has the financial literacy, it has the, you know, the wealth management. You know, you guys got to prepare your mind. You're about to be wealthy people. How many people know a lot of unhappy, wealthy people? I do. How many people know wealthy people have killed themselves? Did you guys hear about the writer for This Is Us, one of the top shows on television? She killed herself at 39. You
wow. No, I didn't hear that. Wow, that's
yeah. This happened last week. So it's important you take care of your mind. It's important that you take care of your body, eat better. Okay? How many people know they got friends that are gaining weight right now? They're gaining weight. We should be losing weight.
That's right.
Everybody should be on a global diet. You're working so hard, you ain't got time. I don't know why I get this reverb.
Echo. Yeah.
That's weird. Somebody don't want y'all to get information.
Okay, I turned my mic on, so it may be me because I live in a dead zone area. So is it me?
Okay, can you turn it off?
I'm gonna turn it off.
Everybody mute themselves. Let's try that. Let's see that. Okay. All right. Yeah. Somebody somebody has a feedback. Let me just say this real quick, and then I'll pass the mic. Because you know y'all get to talking and won't stop. But yeah, this young person, 39, took her life, and she was very wealthy, an amazing career. Okay, so you got to take care of yourself. We don't want nobody on this call gaining weight. I know many friends right now, including family members, gaining weight like it's no tomorrow. They're using this as an excuse to eat their way to obesity, okay, and then making themselves vulnerable to the COVID. This is the time that you have to build up your immune system. You have to take care of yourself, because another pandemic is coming, people. It's coming. Don't be delusional, think it's not. Okay, it's coming. So this is the time to take care of your temple, your vessel that God blessed you with. The body, the human body is amazing. It can heal itself. Okay, you can cure yourself from diabetes if you have type 2 diabetes by what you eat. So you got to put the spoon and fork down. Push away from the table. Push away.
If anybody needs any help with that, I can help. Just ask me, and I'll just give you some ideas.
She'll give you some ideas. We're gonna have some wellness talks. You know, I just started a new brand called USPA, and you guys will hear more about that. And we got to start taking care of ourselves. You got to take care of yourself. You got to feed your spirit. You got to do it. Nobody can do that for you. I can't do that for you. Francisco can't do that for you. Vanessa, Tanya, Bola, Kareem, on and on. Richard, I can go on and on. All the leaders that we are aspiring. Beverly, okay? And please forgive me if I forget any names, because I'm just getting ready to know people, and we're growing like lightning speed, okay? So we got to get stuff in order now before the overload. We haven't even flipped this trigger on some things we got cooking over here. You guys gonna get overflow just being on the Trust Village, let alone what you're gonna get from P-Trade Global. So get ready. So you gotta prepare yourself, because it's almost bad to swell too fast and you're not ready than to be ready and not have anything happening. I don't know if I'm saying it wrong or whatever, but in a nutshell, get ready. That means get organized, get a niece or nephew that's good with social to help you. You know, give them $20 a week, or do whatever. Start building your empire, and do it now. And get ready. Get ready. If you're not friendly with Facebook or social, you better make it your best friend. Google, best friend. YouTube, talk to them like they gonna talk back. I need to learn how to set up XYZ, and watch a video, and watch it 10 times until you get it. You have to take control. Don't be waiting for us to spoon feed you and hold your hand. Unfortunately, we don't have time to do that. We're going too fast. We love you all. We want nothing but the best. We want all you guys to go straight to Cullinan in 2020. But that's going to require a team effort. That's going to require you taking control, taking the reins, and let us just be your enhancement, be your tool for you. But don't let us be the foundation. Don't be sitting around waiting for us to give you something. We're just here to help and enhance in any way we can. But it starts with you. It starts with you. Okay, so you definitely got to start a calendar. I'll share a website where you can print a calendar. This website has all kinds of calendars. You can find what format you like. Then there's digital stuff. Gmail has a whole suite of tools for free that I've been sleeping on for years. Francisco for years been trying to tell me to embrace them, and I finally did, and it's amazing, amazing, and they're free. Okay, so you got to take control, folks. This is your time, and this is the time why the calm is before the storm is right now, because the storm is coming, and it doesn't have to be catastrophic, because if you're prepared, it's okay. You're gonna ride the storm. But if you're not prepared, you don't got your life raft on, and you don't got your stuff in order, you're gonna drown. And it ain't gonna be our fault. It's gonna be your fault. Okay? All right, Francisco, you got anything you want to share? And then Tanya, Vanessa, all you leaders out there, you have anything to share before we wrap this up? Because it's almost 10 minutes to the hour. We don't want to go past this time. I hope all this has been helpful. Because I appreciate your time. And so yes, I'm done.
Hey, Jay. I did not, actually I did not follow half of because I think it was for me. The meeting was breaking off, but as I see it, it's recorded. So I will follow through that. Half of yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Bola, question. I know my internet is crazy and my computer is crazy, and actually I want to get with you to do a diagnostic and see if it can be saved or resurrected.
All right.
But with that being said, when you do the playback, does it break up in the playback as well?
I think it was from me.
No, I think, yeah, as Fifi said, it was just mainly for her connection. It wasn't,
yes.
The whole thing has been very clean overall. When there's feedback generally that everyone can hear, then that will be in the recording. But there's not much of that. There's just the time where you were saying, when you said there was a lot of feedback, that will be in the recording.
Okay. Just make sure.
Thank you, guys.
Well, praise them. I'm glad that the recording people can go back to that.
Yeah.
And listen to it at the
Thank you.
You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. Francisco, you got anything to share, my dear, before we let the rest of the team?
No, I'm good, Jay. Let's just move on what we have in front of us.
Yep. Anything else?
I think you did a great job, Jay. Everything is covered. Anybody else?
Yeah,
I
Mr.
think
Snyder.
it's definitely a great job. I just want to know basically what do we send? I mean, for those who are going to participate, I guess who do they need to contact to make sure that
just put their contact information, everything in the Trust Village management account. The Trust Village management account. Can you just get that information and put in there? So anybody on the team that want to be involved, get with Vanessa.
I guess any of the leaders, just let them know they want to be whoever they're connected with, I guess.
Yes. Any of the leaders, if they have people, because leaders cannot know the talent that's in on their team. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to get with them and see if they're interested in taking part, because we need all hands on deck that are qualified.
Thank you, Vanessa. That was some important additional information you just added, because that's going to help us move faster with everybody coming in, identifying who's leaders and what their talents are, so we can just keep it moving, keep it going, flowing.
Yes. Okay. So I think it was a great call. It was productive.
Yes.
Oh, I just had one piece. So for meetings like this, if you know it's going to happen ahead of time, and just try and get the information out to me like ASAP, so I can just put it on the Google Calendar and send it to everybody.
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to try not to do all these impromptus, no more, minimize them.
Right, I mean, sometimes, you can't help the impromptu if you're just thinking something, but, if you know it's going to happen in the morning when you get up, then just go ahead and send me the information so I can just put it on the calendar and send out the blast.
Okay, awesome. And we'll definitely put it on Telegram. We had requests to put stuff on Telegram because of some people don't have access to email. So we'll do that. Okay, hey, well, we appreciate you all.
Okay, one more thing.
Okay.
Am I giving you feedback?
Oh, no, that's okay. Go ahead.
So you was at the beginning of the call, you was saying about money for Gino?
Yes. Thank you so much. Okay, any suggestions on how we gather all this, or do you guys want to cash app me, or what do we want to do? What would be the fastest to get this?
I can cash app. Some people I guess can PayPal if they have PayPal or what have you, but cash app is good for me.
I don't have PayPal.
Oh,
okay.
I
can cash app as well. Yeah, I can cash app as well.
Cash app.
So I'll put my cash app. For those who don't have cash app, maybe they can set up a cash app. It's real easy to do. Or you can get it to somebody in your team that has cash app, and then they can some kind of way. Say if you have somebody in your team that has PayPal and you have PayPal, but you don't have cash app, you can get them. You can PayPal them the money, and then they can cash app it. You understand? And then I'm gonna put my cash app ID in the Trust Village, and then you guys can get it over. Just looking for $10 from everybody so we can get him a nice thing. He's a blessing, and you guys will see why. He's just a dear soul. And he's going through it, but he's still excited. This is actually giving him life. It's getting him through a very difficult time. The Trust Village and P-Trade Global is getting him through a difficult time, losing his mother. So I just want to let him know that we're thinking about him. Okay? And his California family right now is all flying in right now. So I believe the service is tomorrow or Wednesday. So I'll send it. You'll receive the flowers tomorrow. That's my goal.
Okay, so I do have PayPal, so anybody in my group that, or anybody that needs to actually send PayPal and don't have Cash App, they can send me the PayPal, and then I'll send their money Cash App to you.
Awesome.
Okay.
That'd be great.
Jay.
Yes, my dear.
What about the person, someone was saying is they have stroke, something?
Yes, she reached out to me yesterday. We should send her something as well.
Can we send her a flower or something?
Exactly.
Please.
Vivek.
Vivek,
Yes.
she's on my team, yeah.
Please, let's do that.
Yes.
If we can send her a flower or something,
Yes.
writing on the paper.
She said she's still in the hospital, so that would be great to send her.
That would be great, yeah.
That'd be great.
So we can add on the cash app, we can add on the money.
Whatever you can, because we know some people on here haven't been able even the $10, that's something I just put out there. Whatever you can do. Let me
Yes,
say that,
that's
'cause I don't
good.
want to put no pressure on anybody. Whatever
10
you
would be
can
good.
do, and just let us know what goes to who and what, so I'll make sure we give the right amount that you represented from each, each situation. But we got 2 village members who are going through a difficult time right now. And so whatever you can do, and like I said, I understand, some people haven't gotten paid, a while, and this is a difficult time for all, but just stay positive and know that this is a temporary situation. Temporary.
That's right. Right.
Temporary, okay?
Right.
All right, you guys, take care.
Okay,
God
thank you,
bless.
guys.
And always stay forward.
Thank you, guys.
All right, everybody. Thanks for the meeting.
Okay, so I'll put my
Appreciate ya.
PayPal email in the Trust Village.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome,
All
everyone.
right.
Awesome. Take care.
All right, you
All right,
guys.
family.
Peace.
Take care. Peace, y'all.
Prosperous day. Peace and be more.
All right.
Prosperity, fam.
Thank you.